welcome to another FPL video. It's game week 15 and I've got some changes to make to my squad, so let's check it out. This past game week 14, I made 63 points and the average was 58. There were a lot of goals this game week. Noticeably, the Fulham and Man City game had 9 goals in it, and Foden just capitalized on that. But we're looking at transfers this week for my team. And this is sort of what I'm thinking about doing. So I have 2 more chips that I need to use before game week 19, I think, and time's slowly approaching, and if I don't use them, they'll, I think, fall away. I'm not quite sure, but I also don't want to be the person to find out if they do fall away, so I'm gonna sort of start shaping my squad up in a way where I can use the bench boost soon, and I need to use my triple captain. I'm thinking about using my triple captain this week because Haaland is playing against Sunderland, and then the next best fixture might be West Ham, so I'm either going to play it this weekend or in 2 weeks' time. I'm not sure yet, and then, yeah, I don't know when I'm going to play bench boost. I'm not sure yet, but it's going to be within the next few weeks. With regards to my team, Burmo has not been doing much for me, actually, and this player may be called up for international duty and be absent from game week 17 to 22, so I need to get rid of Burmo. And Semenyo also hasn't been performing for me. If you look at his record lately, where do I check it out? Points 4-1-0-0-2-2. Like the last time he performed was 7 game weeks ago. And it just watching the game this past week. He doesn't seem like he is in the positions to put the ball behind the net or put the ball in the net. So I'm thinking Semenyo needs to go. I need to sort my fronts out as well because Barnes isn't playing, and for bench boost it's going to be terrible if I have a player there that's not playing, and also Pope is not playing until the 26th of December. And if we look at the game weeks, the 26th of December, I don't know what game week that's going to be. Game week 18. Okay, so that weekend I might play bench boost when Pope comes back from his injury, because I really want both keepers active. I want as many players playing as possible before game week 19, so that might be a good time to do the bench boost. So right now, what I might do is restore Barnes for this game week. Over here, I was thinking about getting Foden because, Foden's hot right now. And Burmo needs to go because he's going to be out in 2 game weeks. This is going to put me on a -4. But I don't know what to do. Neto's been performing. Palmer's also scaring me quite a bit, but that's a -8 over there because that's a lot of money to hold in the midfield sort of situation, and his minutes just aren't guaranteed right yet. Like, he's been coming off injury, so I'm guessing they want to ease him into play. Like against Leeds, it was 1-0. I mean, it was 3-1 against Leeds, and he only scored 1 point. He came on, and the subs from Chelsea just really didn't do much when they came on, aside from Neto with that goal. But there was no real influence in the game. And Palmer's been out for quite some time. Man has been injured, so I think they're going to ease him in. So I might just take the 8-point knock this week, but we need to figure out what's happening in these spaces. So right now, I really do want another Chelsea player. I just want to see what their fixtures look like. We're playing Bournemouth, Everton, Newcastle, then Aston Villa. Aston Villa has been on a streak, so if I had to just, in a hypothetical world, what I would do here is put Watkins in. I think he's pretty solid against Arsenal, so maybe not this week, maybe next week. So we need to think about that and save some money. So we'll restore. In the mid, I really don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do in the mid. I really do want another Chelsea player. Caicedo really was that guy, but Neto's been scoring, and putting points in there regardless. Like, this looks pretty good, like 6, 2, 8, 9, 3. Yeah, Neto is cooking right now for Chelsea, and I'm very grateful for that. This leaves us with 11 mil, but also thinking that when I put Watkins in, maybe after the Arsenal game, I'll be left with 7. So who are we gonna pop in this space? I want Foden, I want Neto. I think Minte, yeah, that's pretty solid. And I've got 7 million to spend. So in this gap, not even 7.1. I have 7, so it's not gonna be Rice. This is an option over here, but I don't like having 3 players from the same team in my squad. I feel like it just messes things up for me, so I try and keep it at 2. International duty. What was that over there? Xhaka, this player has 4 yellow cards. Okay, and then he could be suspended, so I don't want to risk a suspension over there. Kudos. Yeah, it could be an option aside from Spurs just being very inconsistent as a team. Yeah, and they almost never keep clean sheets, which is a problem for me. Especially with the... Okay, it's not going to really bother me because it's a midfield situation. Grealish is another option. They play Nottingham Forest in Chelsea. Can't believe they ran Chelsea as a great team, bro. But he's only performed this recent game week and then back in game week 7 again. So it's like almost every 7 game weeks. And he was on a hot streak in the beginning against Brighton. So Grealish is a wild card option. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. There's so many options over here, and this is a minus 12, but I'm in a minus 8 this week, so I'm going to restore. Bruno looks... What's Bruno been like? If you look at his data, he's actually been on good form. Bruno's been on very good form these past few games. Just a draw, win-win. Who are they playing? What are the fixtures looking like? Maybe I might just go Bruno. They've got a few, and Pope is going to be out for a while as well. I do know that this is something I'm going to have to fix again later because I have the 3 players over here. And if I get rid of this Barnes, that will leave space for Watkins next week. So I'm thinking about that. This looks like my squad going into this week. Yeah, my keeper situation's not looking too great. So yeah, this might be my transfers for the week. I need to lock it in. But yeah, it's always nerve-wracking because yeah, it could all go wrong. It really could all go wrong, and minus 8 is a lot to deduct, especially if I consider the league that I'm in. I'm in a league with some of my friends, and yeah, one of my homies are catching up, so it's getting pretty tight right now. But this is looking good for me. I think I'm going to lock this team in, and yeah. Who will I play this week? My options are going to be pretty restricted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, this is looking good. I'm going to take the 8-point hit this week, and then this should sort of sort my teams out in terms of being able to play my chips before it gets renewed. But yeah, this is what game week 15 is looking like for me. Cool, so thank you so much for watching. This looks like it's going to be my team. This is the transfers that I'm going to be making this week. It's going to be a bit of a hit. I'm always excited going into these games, but also very nervous because it could go very, very wrong. But yeah, let me know what your teams are looking like. Who do you suggest are good players to have in a team? Yeah, have a good one.